Hey, 100 beatboxers, show us how they impress strangers. I'm expecting this to be the best out of the trilogy. So we did the weirdest sounds and the latest sounds. And if you see me looking down, this shows you what I'm seeing. And I get pissed off that I can't see the other hand. How am I, dude, why? Can I make this camera like further back or something? Like what can we do? Let's do something like this. This is the hand that's missing. Now do I have two hands? Okay. Whatever. Let's go. This should be like the best one. Right, I know if you're like a technical beatboxer. See, this hand. Jesus fucking. Maybe I'll just make the video thing smaller. That's what you get. That's what you get. Anyways, if you're like technically into beatbox or whatever, I'm not. I mean, I appreciate technique, but I think you have to kind of do it to know it, and I don't do it, so I don't know it. So I want dope rhythms and just cool shit, and I'm a stranger. I don't know most of these people, so let's see them impress me. That's weird to say it that way. Let's go.
Interested? The link is in the description. To this
Oh yeah, still in his video, so that's Collapse, right? Go sub up on Collapse's channel. I'm still in his video. The least you can do is go sub up on his stuff. Feel free to sub up on mine. Sub him. You know what I mean? You're gonna steal someone's shit. Give credit.
question is, what's the beat you use to impress strangers? I'll go first.
Actually, bro, we have to go ahead and have like a diatribe right now. We have to have a thing that we know what we might piss some people off, but this is called reality, and not doing this is called being naive. That if you're going to impress someone and you're looking, see right now I can't look. I'm looking at you, but I can't see you, right? But if I could see you, we should do those things that people don't like talking about. We should stereotype. We should look at where are we when we're talking to someone? What are they wearing? If we've been talking to them earlier, what do they sound like? What can we pick up on as far as what they're into, right? Because see, if you ask me to impress you with some guitar, I could play some Bach, or I could play some Spanish music, or I could play some funk fusion, or I could play some R&B. Now, if I play the wrong song, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it. So you gotta try to figure out who the audience is. And when you're talking to a stranger, it's very difficult. When you're at a show and people buy a ticket to come to the show, you know they're coming to see you, or at least someone you're on stage with. So know your audience is the number one. Know who the audience is, and don't outsmart them. Give them what they want first. And if they stick around, you can give them something maybe they weren't looking for. But don't try to get too clever, man. Give them what they ask for.
Moi, je pense que c'est... Des trucs comme ça.
Well, I'd say the classic from 50 Cent.
Perfect! A little old, but perfect. I'm a little old, so that's perfect.
Wait.
Of course, the beat anyone does to impress strangers.
Oh, that's a completely different feel. Feel. Also, be able to judge your own feel. You know when you got the right feel or don't have the right feel. Not saying anything one way or the other, man. I'm just saying, like, know thyself.
Impress strangers, I usually go.
That was actually perfect. The last one was perfect because it was like right down the middle. It's like one of the reasons people complain about Jay Leno being like so mainstream on the Tonight Show or the Late Show or whatever. But that's a venue where you're supposed to be mainstream. So if you have no idea what your audience is into, just put it down the middle. You might not get to do your fanciest thing, but you have a better chance of being successful as far as them. If your definition of success is them liking you, then that's the way.
Go full in with vortex and whale whistle. So basically like like this, and they usually go like, oh my god, like this, you know.
I usually like do something with like inward bass or some special sound like something like that.
The beat that I do to impress strangers is usually something like this. But it doesn't really work, so then I just do this.
See, he knows. He knows. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's what I was saying.
What's the beat that you do to impress strangers? I'm just doing a percussion beat like...
What beat do you do to impress strangers?
The truth is coming out, man. The truth is so coming out. That's dope, but no.
The beat that I do to impress the strangers.
I would have gone, I say I would have, as if I could beatbox, I can't. But I like how he actually said how to impress strangers. That's a tie-in immediately to the audience. That's fucking dope. But then after the couple of measures, just go into something simple where people can nod their head. Don't, okay. This is going to divide some people. Don't ask your audience to be smarter, right? Don't be like, well, you should like this. You should know about this. Don't put that on them. Like, you're the performer, they're the audience. Like, just fit the bill. Fit the bill. Push it later. Once you have permission, once they enjoy what you're doing, feel free to push the boundaries, but just give them what they're looking for.
I'm using this beat to impress people.
What's
the beat you do to impress strangers?
There you go. It's simple to the point.
Get their attention, I hit them with a every time.
I don't show the same, but at the moment I would say.
Impressive beats.
I think I will do something like this.
That works. That works.
What beats do I do to impress people? Believe me or not, this one always works.
What's the beat you do to impress strangers? I usually do something with the hollow whistle, so it could be something like...
Okay, I was thinking of another way to say it, because I'm trying to figure out like how to say things that apply to beatboxers instead of other instruments, right? So when I play classical guitar, acoustic guitar, right? Usually the number one thing is not rhythm that they pick up on in the initial hearing. But you guys are doing drums. And I think the number one thing that a song does when it comes on with drums is there's a groove and people go, what's that? I fuck with that. So I would think that's your number one job. It's only 4 seconds, 5 seconds, but just have a beat where people go, okay, all right, and then you do your weird shit. You can sacrifice 5 seconds of artistic expressionness to actually lock them in.
I'll just go freestyle, normally doing something like techno bass, like
4 on the floor.
What's the beat I do to impress strangers? I must be dreaming. Can't control this feeling. Love for you, I can't hide you by my side. And then I go into the and then people are like, wow, you can do singing and beatboxing at the same time. Wow.
What's the beat you do to impress strangers?
Is the Kobe song.
Nice. And you? Is the
I love the bass.
What's the beat you do to impress strangers? The bass and the whistle at the same time. System overloaded.
Hey, that's savage, bro. Yeah.
What's the beat I do to impress strangers? Any whistle beats because I smile with it.
You look good. You look good. I don't know about it though.
And it just sounds pleasant.
What's the beat you do to impress strangers?
What's the beat you do to impress strangers?
Oh, okay. You know what? I've actually managed to develop a way of bringing them pretty good beats. Like... and water drops. Probably that kind of thing. Or some like... boop. Yeah. Oh.
It depends on the person, but since I'm from Brazil, I usually do Brazilian funk. Agora vai sem